Okay, good morning guys. So today we're going to be keep going with this idea of a household budget. So I have a junior cert textbook that I borrowed, so I'm now working out of that for this exercise. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with let's call it household budget. So that's our that's the name of this spreadsheet. Okay, and we're going to be dealing with the household budget for the Hilliard family, and we're going to be looking at July, August, September, October, November, and December. We're also going to be dealing with total. I might try and make this guy here a little bit wider. Okay, and I'm going to be putting numbers in here, and each of those numbers will represent €1. So I'm going to try and insert a euro symbol. Now my keyboard doesn't have the euro symbol, okay, so we need a workaround for this, and the easiest way, which is still an absolute nuisance, would be to go into Google and Google euro symbol and then copy and paste it from a website into here. Okay, the other way, which is even worse, is to type in the following. So that means that what's going into this cell here, when we type in equals CHAR, what's going into the cell is a character. And all of the characters like commas and dollar signs, they all have their own unique identification number. The identification number for the euro symbol is 8364. So if I hit enter now, I should get a euro symbol. Okay. Good, so that's now a euro symbol, perfect. And we're going to control C, we're going to copy that. We're going to do control V, and if I do tab, control V, tab, control V, tab, control V, tab, control V, tab, and control V, tab. Now I don't know why. Control V, tab. I don't know why he's bigger than all the rest. I'll have to look into that for you tomorrow. And where is my first column gone? There we go. Okay, so so at the moment I'm just recreating what's actually in the textbook. We then come down one row and we put in planned income. And we have Michael and Megan and child benefit. We've total. We've planned. So you guys can pause this video and work on your own document, right? You don't need to be typing as quick as I'm typing. House mortgage. Car running costs, electricity, and telephone, subtotal, and discretionary. Do you know what discretionary means? Discretionary is something that you could if you had to do away without it. You could. So for example, you don't have to have Christmas presents, but you pretty much probably do have to have Christmas presents at holiday. You know, these are things that you probably should have, but it's like you won't die without them. So you won't die without a holiday, but it probably is a healthy thing to have as a holiday. Subtotal, and then total expenditure, and net cash, and then opening cash. So from our wages again, can you guys remember what net means? And closing cash. Okay, so what net means is it's what you're left with after all the reductions have been taken away. Okay. All right. So that's pretty good. Michael, 800. Okay. Planned expenditure, fixed house mortgage is 600. Car running costs, household costs are 350. 110, 85, and then entertainment is 70, and they didn't buy a holiday or anything like that. There was no Christmas presents that month or anything like that. There was no home decoration. There was no holiday. Okay. Over here, it's 800 again. 60. That's still 600. 180. There was no car insurance that month, so it's now 18. That's still 350. 110. 60 this time. Sorry guys, I made a mistake there. That 85, he should be in there. Okay, 60, nothing, and then we are going to spend 70 euro again that month, and they go on holiday during that month, and they spend 750 on their holiday. Okay, in September it's 800, 1000, 60, 600, 180, 18. I think I made a mistake there, chaps. Control X, Control V. Okay, and 350, 150, 85. They're still spending 70 on entertainment, and that's it. Okay. So that's basically the information that the book gave us. And they also gave us this text here that we will be working through as well. So I'm going to put this document up on Teams, and I'm going to put this document up on Teams, so you should be able to play around with it yourselves. Okay, you don't have, hopefully you won't have to do all this typing in if my plan works for you. Okay, and by all means try it yourselves. It's no harm in getting used to this. Okay. Now, these three things here, we add those together and put the answer in there. So into here, I'm going to put in equals, and we want from here down to there, and I hit enter. I don't want them, I want the sum of them. Now if I hit enter, I should get, yep, that agrees with the book. And same in here. Enter. Good. And underneath the 85, we do the same thing. Start bracket. And it is this thing here. And in here for subtotal this time, it's the same thing. It's equals sum start bracket here all the way down to here. And we get 70. Okay. So there's nothing really weird or interesting going on there. Can I drag my crossways? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Excellent. So we can use our black cross going horizontally as well. That gives me 798, 798. And if I come down here, it should be the same thing. 585, brilliant. And if I do the same here, yeah, perfect. Okay, so everything is working out quite nicely so far. So we'll have to make this look a bit prettier with different colors and things like that, but we're doing okay for the time being. Now total expenditure equals, so it's this subtotal plus this subtotal plus this subtotal. Okay, so we add up the three expenditure subtotals and that gives us 1563. Our net cash, well, that's going to be our net cash, we will get that from taking this figure away from our total income. Okay, so into here we're going to put equals. We're going to go for this minus this, enter, and we end up with 297. Okay, they told us that we had 100 euro starting that month with, so in here we're going to put in this plus this, and that gives me 397. And then I'm going to now drag this across horizontally. I'm going to drag this across horizontally. Okay, now closing cash here. So what we close this month with is what we will open this month with. So that's going to equals this cell here, enter. And then I can now drag this across there. And if I now drag this across to here, I will get the 119. And now if I drag this across to here, I'll get 526. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want, okay? So if you guys could get that spreadsheet, if you could play around with that this evening, make sure you're okay with that. If you can replicate that for me, again, try and use the formulas rather than just putting in the numbers, okay? It'll make your life a little bit easier in the long run. So I'll try and zoom out here actually, so you can see the entire thing. You still can't see it. Maybe if I go out a little bit more. Yeah, so we can see the entire thing there now at this stage. So that's what we are, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we'll be doing for the next week or so. We'll be filling in these columns here, and we'll be able to just drag our formulas across, which is so handy. Okay, so I will leave it there, guys. See if you can replicate that for me. I will try and put documents as well as videos up onto Teams, and yeah, I'll check in with you again tomorrow. Until then, bye.